That's really great. So, that being said, people, we're going to go ahead and move on to some draft moves. Trevor Lawrence, obviously the number one pick, duh. But then who, right? I mean, and I'll show you why real quick. Why is it Trevor Lawrence? Is it because he won as a freshman? It's everything about Trevor Lawrence. And believe me, a few years ago, I was an Alabama fan pissed off because we lost to this this player in the national championship. And not only that, we lost in a blowout. But Trevor Lawrence is so talented and so great, right? When you watch him play, look at this. Accuracy is great. It is great. These are career highlights, by the way. But anyways, I mean, this is who you're dealing with, Jaguars. How crazy would it be, though, if they took someone like Justin Fields over Trevor? They're not going to do it. No, nobody's crazy to do that. But if they did, we would turn the TVs off. Everyone would go chaos. That's where you protest in the streets in Jacksonville. That's where all the clubs fans get together. All the NFL fans or whatever get together because you didn't take Trevor Lawrence, right? But why? Why wouldn't you? He's clearly the best player. He's the best quarterback. He's the best ever, right? Dabo said that about Clemson in 2018 when they won the championship. It well deserved. Had a heck of a year. Congrats on beating Bama, blowing us out, whatever. But, all that aside, Trevor Lawrence has the accuracy, the poise, the arm strength. He's got it all. It's all in one package with Trevor Lawrence. And he's not a dual threat, but man, can he run. Look, right here. Look at that. Scampers in for a touchdown, folks. But who's after Trevor Lawrence? Right? That's the question. Is it Justin Fields? Is it Zach Wilson? Is it Mac Jones? The Niners traded up. They want to get Mac Jones. They want to get him. It's Trevor Lawrence and everybody else. That's what it is. You can sit there and say, Justin Fields is underrated. He deserves more credit. I would agree. I don't care who goes after Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is going to Jacksonville. He's going to be a day one starter. He's going to win a Super Bowl, not in his first year, although that would be incredible and surprising. And I say surprising lightly because it still takes time, even for a guy like him, to develop the whole team. It's a complete team. It's not just because of the quarterback. It's the whole team's job. They need Urban Meyer, by the way, who's the head coach for the Jaguars, which I thought is an interesting hire, has got to build something for Trevor Lawrence to put him in a position to have success so he can ultimately win you a Super Bowl or do something. He's going to win. Look, he might even be good enough. He's so young now. Give him a few years. I don't think the Jaguars are in a position where they don't have time. I really think that they were just in position this game here. They were just in that position. They were so desperate, and they saw Trevor Lawrence, and they said, this is our chance to get a quarterback outside of Minshew, which forget about Minshew, really. It's just one of those, Minshew's not bad, but I want to know what drove – any team would take Trevor Lawrence, but why was it the Jaguars that were taking? I get the Jets. The Jets are a terrible organization all the way around. They had secured the number one pick preseason. Jaguars were right there too, and it was Jaguars or Jets. Ultimately, it's the Jaguars, folks. And I put out a tweet earlier. I'm trying to think. What did I put? I think I said something like, are they selling Trevor Lawrence Jaguar jerseys yet? Because I'm hyped up for him, man. I love Trevor Lawrence. I don't have any hatred. Him and his girlfriend, I'm not sure what her name is, but they tried to set up like a COVID-19 fundraiser a few months ago, and it got shut down. Then they said, okay, yeah, you can do it, whatever. Just a good human being and a great kid, right? Now you hear the news and everything um, about Trevor Lawrence. Like, oh, I can't fathom how great this quarterback is, and he's ready. There's no one ready for the NFL like him. And you kind of go, yeah, we've heard that. Tell us something we don't know. Like, it's almost to the point like it's it's exciting, but it's boring because the stuff they say about Trevor Lawrence is the same stuff. Like, it's nothing new about Trevor Lawrence. We know he's ready. We know what he can do. We know he's a 5-star. We know he's the best ever. He's generational talent. We know. We know. We understand. We know. Tell us something about Trevor Lawrence that we don't know. Tell us something about Trevor Lawrence that we haven't heard yet. Did you know that he broke Deshaun Watson's records at Clemson? Yeah, we know. Did you know he won a championship as a freshman? We know. Did you know he led Clemson to the playoff 3 years in a row? We know. Tell us something about Trevor Lawrence that we didn't know. He's getting married soon, too. Congrats to him. That's really great news for him. I mean, that's been news for the past couple months now or whatever, since like after the college football season, I think. But we know about Trevor Lawrence. But who's next? Who's next after Trevor Lawrence? Is it Fields? Is it Wilson? Is it Mac Jones? Right? Are we sure? And again, I've been talking about this the past couple of days, all week long. Sorry. Is Justin Fields the second best quarterback in this class? Or is it Zach Wilson? Have we gotten it wrong with them? Maybe Zach Wilson is a better fit for the Jets than Fields is. Or maybe they're doing this in mock drafts because they know how the organization can be. They don't want to screw Fields because he's too good for that. I don't know. But I don't know. I do know that it is still Trevor Lawrence and everybody else. But it's Trevor Lawrence and then who? Is it Mac Jones, who's projected to go to the 49ers? Is it Fields, who I at least have going to the Falcons? Some people have him falling to like the 7th or 6th pick where the Panthers are. Zach Wilson, obviously BYU quarterback, did great, had a phenomenal year last year. Who's after Trevor Lawrence truly? Not based on mock drafts, not based on just based on accuracy, talent. Is it Justin Fields after him? Honestly, I think so. Are we wrong to keep talking about Zach Wilson to the Jets instead of Justin Fields? Are we wrong to say, you know what, the Jets might take Justin Fields? And I know what I've said. I've only said a couple things. Like, I've joked a little bit about Zach Wilson's better than Fields only because of the whole deal with him being the second quarterback taken to the Jets. That's really all that is. I truly think Justin Fields is athletic. He's got great poise, potential, good arm strength. You know, he's got it all. He's Trevor Lawrence, but not quite as good. Just slightly a little bit under, you know. Right, if there's what makes Zach Wilson better than Justin Fields? Poise, handling pressure. There's probably some things about Zach Wilson that are better than what Fields does, but you can't sit there and tell me fully 100%, 360 all the way around that Wilson is completely better than Fields and it's not close. And why Mac Jones? Okay, here's another thing. Obviously, and this isn't saying system quarterbacks, but there are certain coaches like Kyle Shanahan. The reason why they keep saying the Niners are going to take Jones or whatever, Kyle Shanahan might see something in Jones that he probably doesn't see in any other quarterback. Maybe not on a talent standpoint. Maybe it's mindset. Maybe it's work ethic. Something. I don't know. certain coaches see certain things in certain quarterbacks that maybe other coaches don't see or anything like that. So it's just interesting to me. You know, Trevor Lawrence is a guaranteed lock at the number one pick. If they don't take Trevor Lawrence, which they be obviously be stupid to do, stupid to pass on that. I don't care who you are. The draft is broken. NFL is broken. And our jaws will be broken. Our jaws will be broken because we'll be sitting there like that the whole time. We will forever, for all of eternity, sit there and be like, why did you not take Trevor Lawrence at number one? Which I don't think is going to happen. I think obviously Urban Meyer is going to take Trevor Lawrence at number one. That's a given. We know that. But who's next after that? We'll have to wait and see and find out in the draft. And obviously going forward, when the season kicks off and everything, how does Zach Wilson play? How does Fields play? Mac Jones. Not even just quarterbacks, but I mean, look at offensive tackle Penei Sewell, top 5 pick. We're all assuming. How does he perform? How does Trevor Lawrence even perform? I don't think he's going to be a bust. If he does, we're going to cry about it, aren't we? So that's all I got. I'll go ahead and drop the link, and we'll get you guys on. So congrats to Matsuyama for winning the 2021 Masters Tournament. And we can keep talking the draft. We can talk the Masters, whatever the heck y'all want to talk about. I'm still working on my draft. I keep saying that. I don't have all the time in the world for it, but it being April now, I got to keep cracking on it. And I've gotten through, maybe completed the first 2-3 rounds. So, I mean, that's some progress. Keep working at it.